Hello, YouTube. This is OOZE Pop. You're watching this pre-recorded and live streamed video on YouTube. You can watch this live on twitch.tv/OOZEPop. I have been thinking about multi-streaming to YouTube because, why not? Lots of people do it. They don't get in trouble. I feel like I should be able to do that and not get in trouble until I get a contract or something. Regardless, we're here to talk about a really good movie I just saw at the theater yesterday. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Very good movie. I definitely think people should watch it. Um, Creighton says, "Hey, maybe you get reported like you are reporting Chu for laughing." I haven't reported Bomb Chu for anything. All I'm saying is directing harassment to other Twitch streamers is not a good thing to do. All right? And I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm not going to report anybody for it. I'm just going to not deal with it and cut it out. This is supposed to be a movie review, though. Okay? So I just saw a movie called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And it's a great movie. Well, we'll get into it, okay? So Everything Everywhere All at Once. This will be a spoiler review, okay? Kind of. Well, there's several things I actually want to touch on here, but yeah, I guess I'm going to say that this will be a spoiler review. If you don't want to know anything about the movie, then click off. Now, Creighton's going to love to hear this next part. I know Creighton's going to love to hear this next part. I only even watched this movie because Destiny, one of my favorite live streamers, said that this was the best movie he's ever seen in his life. And I thought, that his chat is calling him stupid for saying that and saying it's a bad movie. I'm really curious. I've got to check this out. And I told Zero Two about it, and she sounded like she was interested in it. So we drove an hour away to a theater that was playing it. We went and watched it. Um, Now it's a very interesting movie. It's a multiversal movie, right? That's a semi spoiler because you don't know that the first like 10, 15, 20 minutes of watching the movie. But then that becomes all that the movie is about. There's kind of a multiverse thing going on with this movie, and I definitely think that this movie did the multiverse thing better than the Doctor Strange movie did. I mean, the Doctor Strange stuff was pretty cool multiverse stuff, but this movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, was really, really, really interesting in terms of its multiverse like usage. Um, I don't want to get too deep into spoiler territory, but it's kind of a superhero movie without being a real superhero movie, right? Um, there's It's a very weird movie. Like I said, I definitely think the multiverse here was done a little bit better. You have like the universe with like hot dog fingers. You have a universe of just rocks. And it it probably didn't entertain me as much as Doctor Strange did. Doctor Strange was like a good Marvel movie, a good superhero movie, a good Sam Raimi movie. But Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it's weird to compare these two movies, but you have two multiverse movies that came out at the same time, right? Um I think that I think that. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm about to yawn. I'm trying to fight this yawn here. Excuse me. I think this is a good movie to see in theaters. Actually, Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's not a fantastic movie. It's not like an awesome movie. Definitely wasn't the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Um, but it was very moments of it were very emotional and very powerful. I was almost brought to tears at a few moments. There's all these different like universes, right? And there's like verse jumping where you jump from universe to universe. You come back with the knowledge and powers of your other universe's selves. Um, in one of those universes, the main character, I forget her name, but the main character, she she what does she do? She's like goes to a universe where she's like a movie star and her husband's a movie star. And I don't know, it was really sad. The most like it's gonna sound so dumb and cheesy, but it makes sense in the context of the movie. But so in the main universe, the main character just owns a laundromat. It's like her dad's birthday, and she's trying to like introduce like, hey dad, this is my daughter and my daughter's girlfriend, but like the daughter's like too like scared to out herself as gay. And that's like the main dilemma of the movie, and she's like having to deal with being accused of tax fraud by the IRS or something. And could you have more takeaway cups in your background? Only one of them is mine, okay? I promise. And it's full. I didn't even fucking drink it. Anyway, um, long story short, lots of universe jumping, lots of having to overcome stuff. Destiny said, "There's no way you can spoil this movie. It's a movie you have to watch." I don't really agree. You can kind of spoil the movie a little bit. Um, but I'm about to spoil it, kind of. The main villain, here's like the thing, the mystery of who the villain is, granted, isn't a mystery for very long. You find out who the villain is pretty early. It is a mystery at first, but you find out who the villain is pretty early on. The mystery is revealed pretty early. So I don't know if it's that much of a spoiler, but the main villain is actually the main character's daughter, who exists in all universes at once and can like assume anything at once, trying to like kill her mom, I think. Um there's a lot that oh shit. There's a lot that goes into this movie. It can be a little confusing sometimes, but then when it makes sense, I think it hits pretty hard. It the moments it does well. Here's how I would kind of phrase it. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, felt like it was a 7 out of 10 most of the movie and would kind of fluctuate to like a 9 out of 10 every once in a while. And maybe at the end it maybe dipped to a 6 out of 10 a little bit, right? That's kind of how I would describe Multiverse of Madness. This movie would kind of fluctuate all over the place. Steady like 6 or 7 out of 10, shoot up to a 10 out of 10 at certain points. You're like, wow, this is like, specifically this scene is like some of the best shit I've ever seen, right? And then it can go down to like a 6 out of 10, like pretty hard from that 10 out of 10 scene. Review the Batman. I already like watched it. I think I reviewed it. I could be wrong. Um, and I just never uploaded it. I'll have to look in my videos. Regardless, um, So this movie, it mostly works most of the time. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie. We're gonna go ahead and give Everything Everywhere All at Once also a 7 out of 10. Okay, it does the multiverse stuff a little bit better than Doctor Strange did. Okay, so if you want to see some like weird, unique universe, like different universe stuff, this is a cool movie for that. It's also a good, like, kind of a good, like, family movie, a good movie about learning a valuable lesson about family. Yeah, I watched Lux's video, Apple Juice. Of course I did. I watched it that same stream. So, so great movie. Well, good movie. Good movie. Like, definitely worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch. Not the best movie I've ever seen, which is the reason I even watched it, is because Destiny said it was the best movie he's ever seen. Okay. Um, but good movie. Very powerful. If you're the type of person to cry at movies, you'll probably cry in this movie. I almost was brought to tears, but I don't think I hit that point. Um, but you could probably cry at this movie. Um, but again, like I said, it fluctuates. It at certain points, so it's steadily like a 7 out of 10, right? At some points, it goes, whoa, 10 out of 10. This shit's awesome, nice. And then at some points, you're like, wow, it's kind of weird. I don't know if I can really swallow that one. It is a silly movie, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Definitely go watch it.